Alright, welcome to Blockchainplus. In this video, I'll be showing you how to trade on the Bybit exchange. Everything you need to know about trading cryptocurrency, trading forex, trading gold, earning on Bybit, everything. I'll be showing you everything in this video. So this is like a complete step-by-step guide on how to use the Bybit exchange. Now, Bybit is a very robust exchange that have added a whole lot of feature. In fact, it's like an all-in-one app for every trader. So if you want to learn how to trade successfully, you will want to stick from the beginning of this video to the end of this video so that you don't miss anything I will be saying in this video. And just for a quick heads up, this is going to be a complete video, so it's going to be very lengthy. Because I'm going to touch everything step by step in this video. And also, if you've not subscribed to my channel, you're welcome. This is Blockchain Plus. Please try to subscribe to this channel to encourage my work. And also, if you love content like this, don't forget to hit the like button. And if you have any question, use the comment section to drop your question. And most importantly, share this video with your friends that also need this kind of information, and I believe they will also appreciate you for that. All right, with that said, let's dive into the video of the day. And before we continue, sorry for that, please, if you're not in our Telegram community, go and join that community, because that's where I do a whole lot for people. Just search for Blockchain Plus or use the link in my bio to go to the Blockchain Plus community and join that community. All right, let's continue with today's video. So like I said, this is a complete step-by-step guide on how to use the Bybit app or the Bybit exchange. Now, if you're not subscribed to Bybit, if you're not using Bybit at all, I'll be leaving the link to Bybit on the description of this video. So use that link to register on Bybit. It's my referral link. If you use it, you're going to get some bonus, and also you're going to support my work. Just use that link to subscribe or register on Bybit to get started. And after registration, try to download the app, because the app is very, very good. This is the app. Everything you need is on the app. And now, with that said, let's continue. So if you come to Bybit, let me just go back so that you will see it. I'll just go back like this. Now I'll click, this is Bybit, you can see it right there. So I'll just open it up like this. Now if I open it up, this is the interface that opens up. So let me close it again so that you will see that that is the correct interface. So let me open it again so that you will see the interface that comes up once you open or launch Bybit. Now this is the interface that launches. Now this is the home. This is the home. Now if you come down to this place, there are 5 key major things or buttons that you will see at the bottom. You can see them right there. Okay, let me just do that again. You can see the buttons right there. So these buttons at the bottom are the 5 major buttons you will be using: the home button, the market button, the trade, the earn, and the assets button. Those are the buttons that you will be needing for your Bybit, or you'll be using frequently on Bybit. Now once you're on the home, everything you're seeing here is about the Bybit home. Now on the home, there are other key informations that you will also see. On this home, you have this place. You can see there, that is where you see your profile and everything. So if I click on that place right now, you're going to see my profile. You can see here, this is my profile right here. You can see this is my profile right here. Now you can see that is my email. My account is verified. Now if your account is not verified, you just click on the arrow button right there, and then you will see identity verification. So just click on the identity verification to verify your account like this. Now it's loading. Start verification. You can see my own identity verified standard, so you can upgrade your own as well if you want more. But of course, the standard is okay for you, because the standard has a lot of things. In fact, offers everything that you will need. Now another thing you also want to do is your security in this place. So you just come to security right here to do your security check, so that you check everything. You can see right here, password is secured, email is there, Google authentication, which is Google two-factor authentication is set. Everything that I need is set, and that is why if you look at my security level, it is saying high right here. So this is all you need to do in this place. You can also set your pass key if you want to use pass key, or you can also set fund password. You can see fund password right here, fund password right here, pass key right here. So you can just set all of these things using your profile that I've already shown. You can just go around, check the profile, check things you can do on the profile. I don't want to dwell much there because if I do that, this video is going to be too long. Now, once you've done that, like I said, this is the home. This place at the bottom of the home, which is here, you can see latest news and all of that right here. So if you want to read any news, check news that is happening around Bybit, you can check it there. Here, you're going to see some coins in the market. You can see new coins, favorites, hot, gainers, losers, and all of that. You can see it right here. So you just toggle any one to check what is happening. But this is the home. Now in this home as well, you can see this is the major place you will be also using aside from those buttons I talked about at the bottom. This place you will be also using here more. What are you going to be using here for? This is where you choose the service you want to perform in Bybit. Now you can see I have P2P, I have demo trading, I have TradeFi, and then I have more. So if I click on this more right there, you can see it's going to load all the services on Bybit. So it's loading the services. You can see on the service, you can see my favorite there. The favorites are the ones I use more frequently. Now you can see recommended. You can see buy crypto. On the buy crypto section, which is right here, this is where you buy crypto using money. You understand? So you can either go to P2P. You can see there is P2P right there. You can see P2P. You can buy using card. You can also deposit using either fiat or USDT from any other exchange. Now after the buy crypto, you have trade. So under this trade, that is where you have your trading board. They have trading board there, copy trading, TradeFi, pre-market trading, all OTC trading, all of the trading, and even demo trading. Now we have Spot X. So you can just go around and check all of these things. I'm just showing you what we have in the my service section. Now moving away from my service section, now let's go over to the main point of other aspect, which is the down part. Like I told you about this down part, so we have already covered everything on home right now. The next place we want to cover is market. So let's look at the market section. Now on the market section, that is where we have the trading going on. That's where we have all the coins that we want to trade. Now pay attention to the market section. Now on this market section, pay attention to this area, to this top, because that is where everything lies. Now at this top, you can see we have favorites. So these these are the coins that you've put on your watch list that you're watching. Now hot, these are the trending coins, things that are trending on Bybit. Pre-market, these are the coins that are available for pre-market trading. Now new, these are the coins that are just listed, or the ones that will be listing and all of that. So you continue going, you will be seeing all of that, every other thing. Now let me come back to hot. Now under hot, you have alphas, you have derivative, you have TradeFi, then you have perpetua. Perpetua is for futures, you understand? So you can choose any one you want. So now in this market, all you're just doing is looking for coin to buy. You understand? Once you see any coin and you click on it, it's going to take you to where you're going to see the buy and sell buttons. But let's go back so that I will show you how to do that proper. Now moving away from the market just enables you to see all the pairs that they have, all the coins that are trading on Bybit. Now moving away from market, the next one we have is trade. Now this is trade right here. So under trade, that is where we do the main buying and selling. So if you click any coin from market, it's going to bring you to trade. Now let me say I click River USDT from market. You can see it brought me to trade. You can see at the top here, you can see right here it says trade. So let me just close that up and go back to trade. Now if I click on trade right here, you can see River USDT is open. But now this is the main difference between going to trade directly to trade and clicking from market to go to trade. The main difference is that when you are on trade directly, you're going to see this up button, everything right here. Sorry for that, let me just remove that and do it again. You're going to see everything right here. Why is it not coming up? Okay, so let me just remove all of that and use this. Let me just use it. So you're going to see everything right here. You can see everything right there. You can see convert, you can see sports, futures, options, trade file. Now, all of those information right there are the places you want to trade on. Like I told you from the beginning of this video, that I will be showing you how to trade sport, futures, and forex, and what stock on Bybit. Now, how do you now do that? When you come to trade, this is where the magic happens. You can see there is spot right there. So if I click on spot, this is where you buy and hold. This is where you buy and hold. If you want to buy any coin on Bybit and hold it for a long term, this is where you do that. Now, if you are on spot, you can see you cannot see all the coins right here, except you go to market to look for the coins. But this is where you come again to look for the coins on trade. Now, if you're on spot and you want to trade, you just click on this. You can see this place. You can see this arrow here. Yes, that arrow that I just put dot on. Click on that arrow, or just click on that particular page right there, and it's going to drop everything for you. You can see right there everything, all the coins that they have that you can trade on. You can see. So you just need to choose the one you want to buy, and then it's going to open that particular one. You can see it has changed from the previous coin to XTZ USDT. Now you click on it, and then once you are satisfied with it, you want to buy, all you just need to do is to click on the buy. You can see if you click on buy, what happens? It brings up the buy button like this. Then you put the amount you want to buy. You can see, put the amount. Let's say I want to buy for let's say $50. Of course, there is no $50 in this account. I'm just giving you as an example. You can see once you click on you want to buy for $50, you can see available balance is this. Maximum buy. It's not giving me anything right now because I don't have cash on this place to buy. You get, but this is how you buy. If you want to sell, you click on the sell, and then you put your amount, quantity of the coin you want to sell, and then you sell. Now I'm going to show you properly how to do it. Now if you look at this sell and buy button, you can see that we are on market. That is why this place is grayed out. Now if you want to set limit buy, you click on the market, and you are going to see it has changed to limit. You can see if I click on the market again, it's going to change to what? Market. If I click on it again, it's going to change to limit. Now on this limit, you can see that the price is now active. You can put the price you want to buy for at. So let's say I want to buy at 460.00. Then I'll put the amount I want to use. Let's say I want to use $50. You can see it's not telling me $50 will give me 108.69 XTZ. You understand? So this is how you do it. So if you see a limit buy order, that is how you do it. If it is direct buy, you just toggle the market and you do that. Now the same thing for the sell. You toggle and you toggle to get your sell instantly, or you set sell order. You get. Now if you want to see the order book, all you just need to do is to scroll down. You can see this side are the buy orders, people who are buying. Then this side are the side who are selling. These are the people who are selling. You can see it right there. You can see sell. You can see buy. Now, if you look at this place as well, you can see the order book. This is the order book history. You understand? The buyers are having 51%. Sellers are having 40 something percent. So it changes depending on the volume at the market at the time. And of course, people are setting pending orders, buying pending order, and what? Selling pending order. So you can also set your own just using the way I showed you by toggling the market on and off. So that is for spot. That is how you buy and hold. Now if you want to trade futures, and by the way, if you're not in our Telegram community, please join there, because in that place we also drop signals for both spot trading and futures trading. So if you want to trade futures right now, all you need to do is to switch from spot to futures. You can see futures right there. So I'll just click on futures. Now once I click on futures, now we've left spot to futures. Now in futures, you don't buy and hold, you trade it like you're trading forex. You understand? Using leverage. I've done videos on how to trade futures on Bybit, complete video. So you watch that video to understand everything on how to trade futures on Bybit. I'm going to leave the link in the description of this video. Now, on this place as well, it's the same thing you do. All you're doing is to look for the coin you want to buy using this same place as well. You can see this place. So I just click on it and you can see all the coins are going to pop up. So if you want, if you're selling, if you're buying, this is what you just need to do. You choose the coin you want to buy or sell. Once you choose it, let's say for instance now I want to go short on this particular pair. I'll click on short right here. Then you can see everything is out. I can set, you can see also here, you can set pending order, market order. You can see it right there. So it's the same thing. Now you can see the quantity and all of that. So you can use that to set it up just the way you want. If you want to go long, you click on the go long. You can also toggle this, toggle that to put your price and then the quantity, and then you go long. But however, I've done a complete video of how to trade futures on Bybit. Just go and watch that video, because that video is going to help you understand more in depth of this, all of this, how to enter the market, how to set your TP, how to set your SL, and all of that. You understand? So just make sure you watch that video. Now, but let me just show you very quick how to do that. Now, I've shown you how to use the long and short. Now, for you to know how to set TPs and all of that, instead of being on this candle chart right here, you can see this, we are on the candle chart. So just toggle to this one right there. So you toggle to this one. Once you toggle to this one, you can now see the complete interface of everything. You can see isolated, you can see your leverage, you can see market, your market, you can see your order, you can see TP and SL, how to set your TP and SL. So if I just click on this one, I'm going to change it to limit right now. So we are on limit. You can see if I click on TP and SL, you can see take profit and stop loss. So you set it. Once you put all of that and enter your trade, the trade is going to appear right here. So that is how you do it. Before we are on chart, so that's why we are just seeing the minimal window. So if you want to see advanced window and how to set everything, you toggle to this other one that looks like a book. Same thing also for the spot. If you want to see more details, you toggle to this one as well and you see more details. You can see the buy, you can see the sell, you can see it right there. So you can set everything the way you want. You can see the limit, you can choose the limit you want. So that is how you do that. Now I've shown you how to trade spot, how to use here for spot, how to use here for futures. Now this one is option. I'm not going to touch the option because I don't really do that much. So let me just go over to TradeFi. So TradeFi is where you use Bybit for trading crypto, forex and gold and other commodities, stocks, forex, gold, and all of that. So once you switch to TradeFi, you want to make sure that you have fund on this place. I've already done a video on how to trade forex, gold, silver, and stock on Bybit. You understand? So I will leave the link also in the description of this video. Use that link to watch the video so that you understand. Here I'm just going to show you how everything works. So you should fund your account in this place. Make sure you fund your account right here. If I just open this, you can see this account is not funded. So just make sure you fund your account. I've shown you how to fund the account using the video I've already done. So watch that video to understand all of that. Now, once you're on TradeFi at the top right here, the next thing you want to do is to come to this place, this button, and choose the area you want to be trading. So here it shows you favorite, recommended, metals. Metals are gold and silver. Then stock, you can see all the stocks here. Then indices, you can see indices, you can see forex, you can see commodity. So under forex, of course, you have your USD pairs, JPY pairs, GBP pairs, CHF pairs, Euro pairs, and all of that. That is what you have under forex. Now under commodities, you have cocoa, that's Coca-Cola, and all of that in this place. Copper, cotton, cocoa, and all of that. That is what you have in this place. Now under stock, here you have Tesla, Apple, Amazon, all the stocks. This is where you have it. So this is just how you choose the where you want to go to on TradeFi. Now I've showed you TradeFi, I've shown you futures, I've shown you spot. So those are the major things you need on this place. Now another thing you also need in this place is, or you also may want to try here, is the convert button at the top. I did not really touch the convert button. So this convert button is, if you don't want to trade directly, maybe you don't want to just set pending order or anything in the market, you want to convert your coin to USDT, you just come here, click on the convert. You can choose the coin you have here. Let's click on this. You can see, just choose the coin you have and it's going to be there. You toggle this, make sure the coin is at the up and the USDT is at the down. You put the amount and you convert. So that is for the convert. Now you have touched the trade. Now the next thing here is the end button. So on the end button, this is where you have what we call staking. I remember some of my students asking about staking, and I told them what staking was. Though I've not done a video, complete video on staking. I'm going to do a video on that. So subscribe to this channel and turn on your bell notification icon so that when I drop that video, you're going to watch it and understand what to do when it comes to staking. So this place is just used for staking. I'm just going to touch a little bit about it. Now under staking, there are different ways of staking. You can have easy earn, you can have on-chain earn, and advanced earn, depending on what you want to do. Now staking is like you having a fixed, putting your money in fixed deposit account. So that is what staking is all about. So you buy your crypto, and because the market is still bearish and you don't want to sell right now, instead of you to just leave it there doing nothing, you can stake your coin, because when you stake it, it's going to be any reward for you at the end of the day. Now you can see here, you can see the different this thing coins. USDC is saying is 6.75%. This one is USDT 6.28%. Now these ones, if I come down, you can see BTC 30 days, under 30 days you earn this. Flex is 2%, easy is 3%. This is annual. That's annual, that is not monthly. So if you come down, you can see that of Ethereum, you can see that of USDT, you can see USDC. So you can just choose any one you want, and then if you don't have the coin, make sure you buy the coin and stake. Now this one, 28 days for 200%. This one is, of course, is the option is full. This one is flexible. Saving is 128%. What it means for flexible is that you can withdraw the money at any time instead of leaving it for the whole period of time. You understand? So let me open this 28 days for 200, and I'm sure this one will not be available again, because that reward is too much. So people will rush it. Let me just see if we are still available. Okay, so let me see this. Let me just put, although I don't have the coin right here, so you can see it's still open. Total estimated total yield. So let's say I stake 2,000. At the end of the day, I'll have 308 remaining pool. Okay, so this is the remaining pool. So it is not full. That's because the pool is actually high. So there are remaining 3,600,000 and something thousand for it to be full. So let me see how much it is the coin in the first place. IMU. So let's see how much is IMU. So let's go back to spot. Let's come here. You can use the search button as well to search instead of just going all down. So IMU is this. So the amount of the coin is not high, is very low. So you can actually buy it and stake. You get. So that is that about the staking. So let me now go to asset. So asset is where you see all the coins you've bought, all the money you have, everything you have, whether you have money in TradeFi, you have money in futures, you have money in spot, everything is going to appear under asset. Now under asset, this is how it's going to be. You can see all the coins, any amount of coin you have, you're going to be seeing them right here. You understand? Now, of course, I have just one account and all of that. So in my account, you can see funding, unified, and TradeFi. So if you want to see all the money you have on different accounts, you can see it on that account. You can see the amount you have on funding, you can see the amount you have on unified, you can see the amount you have on TradeFi. You understand? So this unified is used for trading futures and spot. TradeFi is just for trading the TradeFi alone, which is forex, gold, and all of that. Then funding is the money you've kept aside that you don't want to use for trading. That is where it comes. And then under assets as well, you can see right here, this is where you withdraw your money. This is where you do transfer. This transfer is, you want to transfer from funding to unified, and then this will also generate your deposit address for you to get credited with any coin or any USDT you want. So for instance, I want somebody to credit me with dollar, that's USDT or USDC. I'll click on deposit, and then I'll choose on chain deposit crypto, which is this one, and then I will deposit. You understand? Now, if I also want to buy from P2P, I'll click on P2P right here, and then I will get it. If I want to buy with NGN, that is with card, I'll click on this. So that one is under deposit. Now, if I want to withdraw, of course, I'll click on withdraw. That withdraw means I want to send the money out from Bybit to another exchange. Not that I want to withdraw the money itself, like withdrawing, let's say, the money to my bank. You understand? So if I want to withdraw the money to my bank, I need to go and sell it using P2P. You understand? Or somebody sends me money, and then I'll send the person the USDT or the coin, depending on whatever I agreed, and the person must have sent you their wallet address. So guys, this is everything about the Bybit interface, how to use Bybit for your trading, how to deposit money on Bybit, everything about Bybit. If you're new to Bybit, I believe this video is a walkthrough on how the Bybit platform or the Bybit exchange works. I believe you've gotten a lot of value from this video, and if you have, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. And if you stayed up to this point, I want to say thank you for also watching this video. I believe this video helped you a lot. All right guys, that is it for me in this particular video. Till I come your way again, remain blessed.